Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen from all over the globe. My name is Ishraz Mia. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Vior, and it's good to have everybody on this Zoom call today. Again, every Sunday we do host these Super Sunday calls that will be giving the overall business overview and also all the latest updates for Vior and what is to come in the future. I hope you guys are well. I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. And again, we are ready for the new week that is coming ahead of us. Again, I want to go through what we have here as an opportunity for you guys, whether you guys are existing members or whether you are new here. Uh, as a refreshment for your mind, I will go through everything and make the business very, very simple for you to understand. And if you do have any questions, please do note them down. At the end of the call, the CEO will also be on the call to go through any questions you guys will have, and we will get them answered for you. And yes, if we can get on with the presentation, I can see there are people still coming onto the call, so we'll also give some time for people to jump on. But yes, we've had an amazing week, and again, the Smart Yield Vault is active. So everyone that is part of the business from before, they are already enjoying the progress of the business. And yes, I want to showcase to you guys. So firstly, I want to see if everyone can hear me clearly on this call right now. I'm going to be going through the chat real quick. Uh, if anyone can hear me, please do send a comment on the chat box. Okay. So, Vior, where real world business meets blockchain technology. So, what we have done here at Vior, we have connected the real world businesses with cryptocurrency. Vior is a cryptocurrency backed by a real world business built to connect blockchain technology with real world revenue in an industry dominated by speculation and short term narratives. Vior was created with a different philosophy. So, we've launched. We are currently in a pre-sale phase, and we are in a phase where we have a system that has been created that will eventually allow this cryptocurrency to be launched on the exchange. And this cryptocurrency is actually backed by real businesses that we have in Vior. And as I go through the presentation, I'll be going through what the businesses are and how they benefit the members of Vior. So we have the rewards are funded by real revenue, not inflation, connected to businesses that produce measurable cash flow, and performance is measured in growth and expansion. So we have the team here. We have Mr. Ash Islam, the Chief Executive Officer. He will be on the call later on. He's the visionary, the mastermind behind this project that we have. And of course, with his hard work, he's managed to put together a solid team and also the idea behind Vior, all the businesses. You know, he's the one that's initially started this venture and he's brought me along. My name is Ishraz Mia, Chief Operating Officer. So my job role here is mainly to make sure that all the businesses within Vior are operating at an optimal level and making sure everything is steady. And we have Mr. Wesley Baker, the Public Relations Manager. Of course, you will meet him very soon. He's also someone that is working very hard behind the scene. He's very experienced in what he does. And we also have Mr. Abdul Rafi, the crypto strategist. He's responsible for connecting the blockchain technology with the real world businesses. So Mr. Abdul Rafi has allowed for us to actually be on the Solana exchange. And that's what the goal is in the end, where people are able to trade in their Vior for money. So the crypto problem today. Most crypto projects today are future value promises without current revenue, rely on hype, community growth, and future adoption, and leave investors waiting for utility that never materializes. If you are new to cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency is a digital currency, just like we have pounds, dollars, we have Japanese yen, and so forth. Similarly, on the digital currency, you are able to exchange this cash money to the cryptocurrency, that you can use it for other purposes as well. You know, if you have already heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so forth. And there are also other projects that are available as well. Again, so many projects do come into the crypto on a daily basis, and majority of them can be of a scam or some sort of hype focused, where people are joining the cryptocurrency because it's through the hype of others joining. What that does, it inflates the value of the cryptocurrency, and then eventually the people that join at a later date, they end up losing because it reaches an all-time high. The people will begin to pull out when they've made a decent amount of money and so forth. So crypto is actually a real thing where you are able to make a lot of money from if you're entering at the right time. If you look at the price of Bitcoin, for example, even 10 years ago, when not many people was even brave enough to even buy one, and at that time it was probably less than 10% of the value it is right now. So that's where it's about having that mindset that you are trusting the thing that you are joining, and also with the vision that it will succeed. Again, with the crypto problem today being most of these projects don't really have anything that are backing them. So that's what really and truly makes the crypto die on the long run. Yes, there may be a community, yes, there may be plans to have projects, but because they have nothing that is backing it, that's what really makes the crypto die down. And over time, everyone that is involved in the crypto will see a negative result in their portfolio. So that is where Vior is not about the future. Vior is now. Vior investors chose business projects. So as I've mentioned, we have projects that are already ongoing within the Vior ecosystem that is generating real revenue for the Vior holders, and also it is a scalable business as well. We have tangible businesses that generate profits, and Vior holders receive revenue rewards. So one of the main pumping business that we have for this Vior token that we have is the Vior car rental company. Now, why we have this one, this is a very, very highly profitable business. It's a high demand business as well. Historically highly profitable, high demand, can peak up to 40% a month. And we already have the Vior rental that is up and running. We already have a couple of Range Rovers on the fleet, and we have more cars that will be coming onto the fleet as well. With the rental company, you have two sides of it. You have one being the car hire, where the self-drive, so someone can take the car out themselves and drive it for the duration of time that they've booked it for. Or they can select a chauffeuring service where we'll have a driver specifically for the client, where they will pick them up from their home, take them to their destinations, and so forth. So this is exactly the business that we are in. And not only is it for this sort of services, but we also have clients that are using our vehicles for music videos, proms, birthday parties, weddings, corporate events, business promotions, special occasions, and more. And of course, if you haven't really experienced yourself in hiring or renting a supercar or a luxurious vehicle, again, there's a process to it. We have the cars are insured, of course. We've got the insurance side. So legally, the people that are hiring the car, they are covered if there are any sort of accidents or any sort of damages that are caused on the vehicle. And of course, there's operational costs. And then anything after that is excess profits that can be used to reinvest into the business. Again, this is a long-term business project that we have in mind. We have the expansion roadmap, phase one being the local dominance and the brand building. So we are in this phase as of now. Again, as we are progressing through the viewers phases, we have the goals to uh, get a supercar into the company, and also generate better profit, better numbers for it. So this will also allow us to be able to scale the Vior rental business, which will take us to phase two. We'll go into partnership with other teams across the UK. We have a Birmingham area, Manchester area, Wales area. Myself, I've been in the rental business for a few years now, so I've got already good connects with people, and my main focus will be to build the Vior rental branding as of now. And again, eventually that is what we are scaling towards, is the phase three, which is the international footprint and maximized rev share. So what that will mean, we'll go to every corner of the world where we can see that there is going to be beneficial for car rental business, and it will overall be beneficial for the Vior holders as well. So as I've mentioned earlier, we've not only got one company that is under the VO, we have also a health and wellness company known as we have Vitaverse. You know, we have these products. If you can see my camera, we have these different teas that we are promoting as of now, and all of these we are shipping mainly in the UK at the moment. Majority of our clients are in the UK. We have a fragrance business as well, premium and luxurious fragrances, very, very high quality, very, very nice fragrances. You can see from here as well. So these are also going out very nicely, you know, high demand as well, consistent buyers for these ones. So we have lots of customers and clients within the UK, and also we have trading education that we also are providing and promoting as well. And there is more to come in the future. Again, I have mentioned that with the VR rentals, we have one project that we are working alongside with as of in this current moment. And again, when the time is right to reveal, you will see exactly what we have been up to. Again, I did mention to you guys that we are starting our social medias very soon. So if you guys have Instagram, you know, Facebook, TikTok, all these pages, we will be on these platforms with Vior. Again, I'll be updating everything on the group chats, so you guys are stayed updated. And for people that do want to know more about the Vior, this is the Vior tokenomics. So Vior itself, again, we've mentioned it's a cryptocurrency. We have 10 billion in total supplies, private sale being 15%, pre-sale 25%. So we are currently in pre-sale. So everyone that is joining now with Vior, they are able to purchase the package of Vior and they will accumulate the Vior tokens. And this is the pre-sale phase. Eventually, these tokens, they will be able to be converted for the real crypto to be on the exchange. And for now, it is something that you're holding on to as an appreciating asset. And also you will be rewarded for being a Vior holder as well. We have community and airdrops. So those of you guys that are on this call right now, again, we have this airdrop opportunity for everyone that joins these calls as a way to give thank you to you guys for using your time and effort to be part of this project and having that faith in us. And again, it's something from us to you guys we want to give. We have partnership and advisors, 15% liquidity and listings, 15%, and reserve funds, 10%. The value drivers. So these are the things that is bringing the value of the VR up. We have backed by real revenue streams. So this is something that is unique. This is something that is very, very rare in the cryptocurrency world at the moment, where there is actually real businesses that are backing the cryptocurrency. Something that is visible, something that you can actually see, and something that is valued by the customers as well. Very, very good businesses, very scalable businesses. And also we have the Solana chain ecosystem with mass adoption. We have early entry advantage, demand increase for smart yield vaults. So you will see on the next slide, we will show you what the smart yield vault is. You know, reduced circulating supply. You know, we have a limited amount. So once we have sold out on the tokens, it will become a closed community. So those of you guys that are members of Vior already and remain the members of Vior will be the ones that benefit the most from it. And it's vaulted, not dumped. We have a system in place where you are not able to dump the coins. That way, the market will not be able to be, you know, moved at a rapid pace where it affects all the Vior holders. So it's to protect all the Vior holders and adaptive liquidity, and available on Phantom and other Solana wallets. So we have two systems that is revenuing some streams of income. You have the business revenue and the Vior capital appreciation, which is known as the dual growth engine. We have receive business revenue rewards in USDT every 15 days. This is an opportunity that we have created for new members that are joining Vior that you can also enjoy from a business revenue sharing program that we have. And you also have earn while you watch your digital assets appreciate over time. As the projects increases in demand, it will also appreciate in the value, and it is what will be reflected in everyone's portfolios. So in the pre-sale pricing, as I've mentioned, we're in pre-sale and we have 25% of 10 billion in supply to sell before we go into the exchange. The pre-sale will allow you to buy Vior for a lot less than the actual launch price. Now, when will it be launching on the exchange? It could be a few months from now. All it requires is the amount of pre-sale tokens to be sold, and we have a specific amount of wallets that are available, and that way we can bring it onto the exchange. And you can see the pre-sale price will increase every 100 million Vior sold. So out of 10 billion, 2.5 billion, 100 million sold will progress it to the next phase. And you can see the differences in each phase being the token prices as it reaches. So phase four, currently we are in at the price of 0.0002 per Vior. And we are very, very close to the next phase as well. Again, what happens once it reaches the next phase, automatically those members that are part of the phase four, they will see the growth in their portfolio. And again, it's happened. Phase one, we've had people that have joined on the first day within the first 3 hours and progressed to the phase two. And what that's done is have reflected on everyone's portfolios and they've seen the growth. And again, those that have joined in phase one and phase two and phase three, they've already seen the growth in their portfolio, but this is still in a pre-sale phase. We're going all the way up to phase 20 with this business. And as we are scaling all the other businesses, this is an opportunity for you to also have a stream of income for yourself. So one thing that is very important for you to understand what we have here at Vior is the Smart Yield Vault. Now, your Smart Yield Vault will lock in your Vior coins to gain you access to our real world business rev share program. Your Smart Yield Vault rewards you in USDT every 15 days from the profits generated by our projects. Get paid up to 200% USDT rewards plus capital appreciation. What this is, we have created a system as we are scaling our business, as this is a community funded business. What we are willing to do is share and split the profit that we generate from the businesses amongst the Vior community. We are doing a lot of our growth, of course, from our own experience in business for many, many years. Like we have all within the business 10 years plus of experience in business. So we know how to get clients. We already have customers and we already have experience on how to scale businesses. And we thought, why not get a community involved as well? Not only will it accelerate our growth, but it will also give an opportunity to the community to also be part of a venture which they can also reap the rewards from. We could have done it without this system, but we thought we would love to give back to the community. It's something that is available for everyone around the world, especially in certain countries around the world. There isn't many opportunities as of now. It's very, very hard times. Even in the UK, sometimes the bills are getting high, everything is going up. Like people are working, but they are not able to, they're just about scraping by, as they say. So what we've done is for people to, of course, they will have a way that will be generating their stream of income, through their normal jobs. But this is something as a extra sort of side investment. This is one thing that everyone should be looking into, is something that will help them, grow their income. And this is what we have created for you guys. Now it says get paid up to 200% USDT rewards. So we do all the business revenue sharing payouts in USDT. So USDT is a cryptocurrency, which is United States dollars. Tether, which is a stable coin. It's basically the same as dollars, but the cryptocurrency version, and you can exchange it for the cash directly. And once you are paid up to 200%, that's when you are able to whether decide you want to just enjoy whatever the profits you have made, or rebuy into the Vior as you see the long-term vision with us. And of course, the capital appreciation for the long term. So again, that's everything that I want to mention about the Vior and the ecosystem and everything that is going on right now. We have very, very good businesses in place. Vior Rentals, very good. We have the Velour, the fragrances, Vitaverse, the vitamin and supplements business. These businesses, of course, every single business, we have plans of scaling it globally. So as long as we are doing okay in the UK, it's very possible for us to scale throughout Europe, throughout all the other countries in Asia, Africa, and America. And again, we are here to expand and meet as many people as well. And these are the Pioneer Vault nodes. Now, if everything you've heard today so far is something that is interesting you and something that you want to be part of, and you can see the vision of it, and you want to be part of it, we have different packages for you guys that is available. We have Vior Sports, Vior Super Sports, and Vior Hyper Sports. Different packages have different things that are giving you different benefits. You have the pre-sale prices that are changing as the bigger the packages, and also the monthly cap. So the payouts that we do generally is based on the business revenue of the profits. So it is not like a set number. However, we're striving and trying our best to make sure that we are hitting these numbers every single month and making sure that everyone that is VR token holders to benefit the most from it. This is what we want for you guys. We want for you guys to enjoy from the work that we are doing. All you have to do is just watch the growth and trust the vision and see how we are doing. Every Sundays we host these calls to update you guys and also inform of the business opportunity. You have pre-sale prices varying from 0.00024 in the VO Sports, VO Super Sports 0.00022, and the pre-sale price 0.0002 at $10,000 plus on the Hyper Sports. Again, it all varies depending on your affordability. Again, with the things that like this, only purchase based on what you are able to afford and will to risk basically, because this is something that is able to help you see and understand and be part of not only the businesses but also a community. We're here to build a community to connect everyone. And we also have more in the later slides that I'm going to show you why this is such an incredible company with an amazing team, amazing vision. We already have a beautiful system in place, and all the members that are part of it, we have such a warm and welcoming community, and everyone is working well together. And again, if you see the vision of this one, again, I urge you guys even to, if you are unsure, test it out, see how it operates. Again, every 15 days, you get your payout. The Smart Yield Vault is now active, so you will see it upon the date of purchase. 15 days from there, you will get your first payout, and you'll be able to withdraw from the rewards. Again, I would recommend definitely for you to be part of this. This is something that is unique, very, very rare. For you to find an opportunity like this in this current day, it's very, very difficult. In the UK, especially, I have looked around. I've been involved in this industry a long time. I've not found anything that has been created in this simple way, yet such an effective way. And again, I want to elaborate on the numbers now. So let's start with the $50 at the price of 0.00024. At this current phase, being phase four, you will be receiving 208,000 view. And also, as I've mentioned, we are going to be launching on the exchange. That is the end goal for this Vior tokens. Once it launches on the exchange, automatically your value will begin at 208. Now, it's not massive number. It's not like a life-changing number, but it is something better than nothing. You have 208, but on top of the 208, you have also plus 200% of the business revenue sharing of the rewards. And that will be up to $308.33 of the rewards that you can accumulate just from the $50. And on top, the potential of 208 at the beginning price. This is something that will be scaling even in the future. So just the launch price will be at 208, but again, the life-changing numbers can happen later on down the line. Then we have again we have the $1,000. Now $1,000 again, it differentiates in the price, but when it differentiates in the price, that 0.0002 difference, you get a much larger amount of your tokens, and then also that makes that big difference in the amount of you'll have in the launch value and also in the potential from the rewards received. So you can see from 1,000 now is 6,545 total accumulated in rewards. And of course, the $10,000 being the best package that you can buy, that is the best value you can get it at. And the launch value is, of course, going to be 5x And from the rewards, you can see $70,000. Now, this is something that is very possible for everyone to be part of and receive and enjoy the rewards from it. Now, we are very, very close to the next phase. Again, this is another thing that I want to compare with you guys is the differences in the phases. Now, the current phase being phase four, once we reach a new phase, the price shifts automatically. So that's where the reflection will be in people's portfolios. $50 goes from 208,000 tokens to 172,000. So you're automatically getting roughly about less than 30,000 just because you joined a little bit later. You know, a lot of people they usually say, I'm going to think about it. I want to see what happens. They usually delay their decisions when really, if they didn't delay it, then they would have actually seen the results and they could have enjoyed it. But it's not too late because the numbers are still good. From $50, the launch value being at 172 and the rewards total being 272. So it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. But I would urge people to join at an earlier phase for people to see the better results. And this will be, of course, better for the next phases to come in the future. So we have phase five, phase six, we're going all the way up to phase 20. It's saying 89% on the slide, but I think it's actually roughly about 92, 93 before. So we're climbing very, very, very close to the new phase. And that's when people were going to see the big jumps. And of course, how we've structured this business, we've structured it so that every phase we reach in the business, there's more to reveal within the business for you guys to also enjoy as well. So again, we're just waiting for phase five because we have so many exciting news to reveal to you guys, especially the existing members as well. I know you guys have been seeing me present every week. And again, you're probably getting sometimes bored of seeing me mention the same things, but this is good for the existing members to know because we are doing very good, guys. And again, once we reach phase five, there's a new business that we are introducing to the ecosystem and also a new member to our team. And also, again, revealing our flagship vehicle, which is very, very exciting. And I'm really excited for you guys to witness. And we also have two parts to this business. Now, myself, of course, I've gone through the entire business overview of the Vior token and the ecosystem and all the tokenomic information. So if you guys do have any questions, please do note them down because at the end of the presentation, we will be going through it. And again, if you do remain to the end of the call, then you'll be eligible for the airdrops as well. So again, thank you for your attention, and I hope everything is making sense for you guys so far. And as I've mentioned, of course, the visionary, the man behind the execution of this business, you know, he is the one that has been able to put together this business. And of course, this is not an easy business to just do by yourself. But because he is such a serial entrepreneur, he's managed to, you know, make many, many businesses success before this one. And he's worked in many, many different industries. So he is very, very solid in his knowledge as well. And that's why I want to bring him onto this call right now to elaborate on the next part of this business as well we have. So you can see on the screen, build the VO community with us for extra rewards, get rewarded for your efforts, big or small. So we also have a second part to this business that benefits all the members. But yes, if I can introduce Mr. Ash Islam on the call, and he'll be going through the rest of the presentation, guys. And thank you for having me as well. It's been a pleasure as always. If you do have any more questions or anything you want to mention, please do save it for the end of the call, and Mr. Ash will be going through it. And that's all from me. And thank you so much, guys. I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Ash now. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much, Mr. Ishraz. Thank you for the introduction of Vior, and thank you for my introduction, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well today. We have some amazing, amazing news and some great new updates that we want to give you guys. So today I'm going to be sharing the part where you will be able to start networking, start sharing the idea because, guys, we are building a community here. And while we build that community, everyone is benefiting from it at the same time. So, ladies and gents, I'm going to share with you what it is that you can do now. For the people who may not know me, my name's Ash Islam. I'm the CEO and founder of Vior, and I'm someone who's been in the networking industry for more than, I believe now it's nearly 14 years. And I've gone through the ups and downs. I've seen the best part of this industry. I've seen the worst part of this industry. So with the experience that I have from seeing both sides, I was able to see what works, what doesn't work, and bring that onto the platform. So, ladies and gents, I'm going to be sharing a compensation plan with you. And this is the same compensation plan which helped not only myself, but many of my team members, many of my uplines, downlines, new people that were joining my team make millions of dollars in this industry. Yes, guys, millions of dollars in this industry was made from this same compensation plan. So we know the system works. But in order for anyone else to be able to make that kind of money, the first thing you need to make a decision is, are you also willing to put the work in? Because it doesn't happen on its own. You need to get things started at the beginning, and once it's rolling, you see the knock-on effect and you will see how it explodes for you to be able to make some serious amount of money in this industry, see the growth, see the changes within the business, see how it progresses, and you get to see all the great things that come with it. And being a pioneer of VO, it's just, the icing on the cake, because when this goes to be that big company that everyone's talking about, guys, you're going to be like, we done that. We made that happen. We were the ones that started the process off. And now look at the whole world going crazy about this opportunity, guys. So, ladies and gents, let me share with you the compensation plan. And I've got a little bit of a surprise for you at the end as well. So, let me just bring up my slides. All right. So, able to see my screen? Yeah, perfect. So, guys, it's about building the community. If we build the community, there's many people using the coin, the usability becomes, out there where everyone's able to buy different things. Now, as you guys know, we're in the rental industry, we're in the food supplements industry, we're in the perfume industry, we're in the education industry. We've got so many different industries that we are a part of. Imagine in the future when you're able to use your digital currency, your VO coins, to be able to go buy yourself your luxurious perfumes, go buy yourself supplements, go buy yourself, education, provide education to your children, and so much more. This is where the opportunity lies. So, to do that, of course, we need people who are going to also be buying the cryptocurrency as well as selling the cryptocurrency and using the cryptocurrency. We need all three sections done. So, the fastest way for us to expand is through our compensation plan, which you will be rewarded for every time you push this business. So we have the direct and binary bonus. The direct bonus means every time you introduce a new person to purchase a product, to purchase a Vior Sports, a Vior Hyper Sport, Super Sport, whichever one it is, you will receive a 10% commission paid instantly into your account, which you can withdraw, go do your shopping, go buy yourself a new phone, go buy yourself a new car, whatever it is you want to do, you can do that. The second income we have is the binary bonus. This is where you build a team. Now, the beginning, you have to build a team, try and find like-minded people like you. And once that team starts building on their own, you are continuously cashing in. I'm talking thousands of dollars can be coming into your account on a weekly basis without you needing to even lift a finger. That is how powerful the binary bonus is. The beginning, you might think, oh, it's a bit of hard work. I'm trying to find like minded people like myself. But once you do, and you have a few on each line, one on the left at least, one on the right at least, you will see what kind of incomes that you can make. Myself, I won't ever touch any other compensation plan unless it has binary, because myself, I experienced making more than $100,000. In fact, it was more than £100,000. £100,000 per month and more, and that was all because of the binary bonus. All the other incomes was on top of that income. But just from binary alone, I was able to achieve more than $100,000. That's about 130, 140, sorry, £100,000, which is about 130 to $140,000 on a monthly basis. I don't know people that make that on a yearly basis. And I was achieving that on a monthly basis, all because of the binary bonus. So, guys, if there's one thing you want to concentrate on while you're in the VO system, is concentrate on understanding and starting to build the binary uh, tree. Your left team, your right team. Once you've mastered that, and I can teach you how to master it, believe me, you will never look back. Your income will flow in like crazy, and you will be heading towards financial freedom just from this income alone. All the other stuff, you'll be making money on top. From the growth of VO, you'll be making money. From the smart yield vault, you'll be making money. All of that. But at the same time, why stop there? Expand on all the other things we have. We also have the ranks and awards where you hit certain ranks when you build your binary tree. You'll be hitting different ranks in the system, and those ranks come with gifts and awards, as well as you can achieve a monthly salary as well. So, on the first four ranks, our platinum ranks, you can achieve a watch as well as $350 in monthly salary as well. Diamond ranks, you can get tablets, phones, holidays, even your own office space. Plus, on top of all your commission, you can make an extra $1,000 on salary. And when you get to the presidential ranks, you can get yourself a Rolex, cars, even your own property. And on top of all of that, and on top of all the commissions, you'll be able to earn a $3,000 monthly salary as well. So, very, very powerful system there. Don't forget that you can also get yourself a MacBook if you achieve the executive rank within 30 days of joining. And most importantly, make sure you are going to be at Bali with us, because we are going to be going away and having a beautiful retreat. So, you cannot miss this one. Let me share with you a little video so you can see a bit more.
Imagine waking up in Bali. Endless ocean views, warm air, golden skies. And this time, because you earned it. A place where luxury, beauty, and experience meet in one unforgettable destination. Welcome to the Vior Bali launch event, where top performers connect and celebrate in Bali. Meet the executive team and experience Vior's vision in person. Two ways to qualify: earn $400 in direct sales bonuses, or secure a Vior Hypersports package. Seats are limited. Join now and secure your place in Bali today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see every single one of you in Bali. If you don't know how to qualify, this trip is coming up very, very soon, guys. $150 direct sales bonus for the retreat only. If you can achieve $150 in direct sales bonus, that's it. You get the retreat. You'll be, having the retreat with us in Bali, and get to enjoy all the things that come with it, guys. If you start to push further and you reach $400 direct sales bonus, then not only will you get the retreat, but you also get $300 with the retreat for your flight support. Remember, the first one is $150. It doesn't come with flight support. The $400 does come with flight support of $300. And if you were to purchase a Hyper Sports, then you comes with the retreat as well as the full flight cost as well. So, ladies and gents, the choice is yours which way you want to qualify for Bali. Myself, Mr. Ishraz, Mr. Wesley, maybe more team members are going to be there. So you must be there. We want to meet you guys. We want to celebrate with you guys, and we want to have the best time of our lives and launch Vior properly. So, ladies and gents, can't wait to meet you all there in Indonesia, Bali, very, very soon. Now, it is limited till the 30th of June. So, we literally have only 30 days left, guys. In 30 days, you must qualify one way or another. Let's make it happen as soon as possible because time is running out. Now, here's something very special I got for all of you guys. because I want you guys to be qualified for the Bali trip as soon as possible. So, what I have done for you is I am doing a flash promo only for this week until next Sunday's call. For this week only, you will receive a flash promo of 50% extra direct sales bonus. So, if you're currently earning $100, for example, on direct sales bonus, for this week, you're not going to make $100, you're going to make $150. So, if you were to sell a product where you made $1,000 commission, you will not make $1,000. You're going to make $1,500 in commission. Only for this week, you're going to get 50% commission extra. So, ladies and gents, what I want you to do right now is take a screenshot of this right now and post it on all of your groups because you have 1 week, only 6.9 days for you to use this promo because it's not coming back. You've only got just under 7 days to make this promo work. Take full advantage of it. I want you to qualify for the Indonesia Bali trip this week, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't make it any more easier than I already have made for you. So, ladies and gents, push it to the limit. You got 50% extra direct sales bonuses coming in. Make it count. You only have 1 week to do that. And I hope every single one of you are qualified for this retreat. I want to see every single one of you there. So, ladies and gents, if you've taken a screenshot and posted it on your groups already, just let me know on the chat box or write a done that you've taken a screenshot of this page because I want every single one of you to promote this like crazy because come on, we've seen people do 10% extra, 20% extra. Ladies and gents, we're going the extra mile. We're doing 50% extra for all Vior members. Sell any package you want and you'll make 50% more than usual. So, ladies and gents, thank you very much, guys, for pushing that one. I want to see every single one. Now, usually we do like a code for a discount. This time I thought, you know what, let's do something special. Let's give everyone 50% extra to earn from. And you guys are going to absolutely love this. So, every single person on this call right now, you should be getting yourself to a stage where you're making at least $1,000 a week. If you're not making $1,000 a week, try and push yourself to make $500 a week, $200 a week. We have made it very easy for everyone to achieve that. So, guys, make it happen. I want to celebrate all of your successes on next week's call. Thank you very much, guys. Now, that is the end of the presentation. And one thing we know, Vior rewards action takers, not hesitators. So you need to push fast in this business to be rewarded heavily. To be successful in this industry, I can tell you one thing. You can't wait around for something to just happen by itself. It's never going to happen, guys. We need to take action. We need to make a move. We need to continuously be thinking what to do today, next hour, next 5 minutes. How can I make another $30, another $50, another $100, another $1,000? We need to constantly think that kind of thing because all day long you could be making $1,000. But are you making that $1,000? Are you putting the work in? Are you going out there and grafting? Are you making sure that you're calling your contacts, you're calling your prospects? Without constantly doing that, you won't achieve the level of success that most people achieve in this industry. If you look at all the top earners of this industry, they're not waiting around for a great prospect to come along. No, they are calling hundreds of prospects per day waiting for just one of them to turn out and say yes and be running with the opportunity with you. That's how you build success in this industry because it does not come on its own. I'll tell you a few other short ways for every single one of you to be able to, earn huge in this industry. The time has changed. It's no longer just about, going out, trying to find someone on the road to join the business with you. That kind of thing doesn't work no more. Now you can be running ads on your Facebook. How many people run ads on their Facebook? If you run ads on your Facebook, you'll get thousands of prospects per day coming to you saying they're interested in the opportunity. You don't need to find someone on your phone. You don't need to find a friend. You don't need to find someone on the group chat. You should be looking for people and attracting them to come to you. And now you can do that very easily through Facebook ads, through Meta ads, through Google ads, and you get thousands of people contacting you saying, I'm interested in the opportunity. And that's where it begins. You see, I've made more success in this industry by talking to strangers than I have from talking to my friends and family. Because a stranger sees an opportunity and they're ready to run, whereas family, friends, they're too comfortable to say no to you. So this is where you need to see the difference in where you find your clientele and so on. There's also ways like taprooting, finding clients through clients, speaking to someone and saying, look, you might not like the opportunity, but can you direct me to someone who does? You speak to people and they'll introduce you to the right places. That's how you find success in this industry. You see, it doesn't come from waiting around. You don't just buy a product and wait for it to work. No, you work that product and share it with as many people out there, and you see your success coming on its own. And that's the beauty of this industry. You know, it's all about action takers, people that take action every day. They're the one that reach to success. So, ladies and gents, I want to thank you guys for having me today. We are close to phase 5, which is very, very exciting because we are constantly talking about the car that is about to be your money making machine. Everyone that's buying into the Vior system right now, you are about to receive your money making machine car within the next few short weeks. And it's a very, very exciting time for everyone because you're about to see the reality of this business grow from small cars that we have. Well, I won't call them small, they're still big cars like Range Rovers and saloon cars, that we have, but it's about to get very, very sporty in the Vior ecosystem. So, once again, ladies and gents, thank you for having me. I will see you guys on the next call. I want everyone to take advantage of the 50% extra direct sales bonus this week. Make sure you post it on all of your group chats. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to pass it back over now to Mr. Ishraz to take over and wrap up the call. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have heard it from the CEO directly. Again, we are able to promote this business in a way that will help scale not only for the business, but for your own personal well-being, achieving that financial freedom that most people in this world are striving for. Again, we have created this opportunity for you guys to be able to do this and achieve this. And it's a very, very exciting venture, guys. It's something that is very unique, and I would urge everyone to be part of this. Again, for the leaders that are already involved, I can see you guys are working very hard and staying consistent with the calls every week and also promoting it within your group chats. So I really appreciate the work that you guys are doing and any sort of support that you guys are in need of. Again, once we have, this system that is continuously in place now, we have the Super Sunday calls every Sunday. And again, one thing, guys, before we end the call, I want everyone that hasn't sent their Solana wallets in the chat, please do so that you can acquire your airdrops. And also another thing is to make sure that you remain updated. We have a couple of group chats. If you are not in the group chat, please do reach out to the individual that has invited you to this call so that you can be informed with all the latest updates. And again, the next call that we are going to be on, you guys will see new content on social media. So on the group chats, I'll be also mentioning the social media. We have Captain Makala Senior. We are still waiting for EPIN for Vior. This is something that is in the progress of getting done, and we'll get that done for you very, very soon. Again, I've just seen Mr. Ash saying it will be done very soon. So just hold on for a little bit and then you'll see that very possible. And again, Dalvix, thank you very much for being part of this call today. You have a question: how do I benefit from the profits that accumulate after every phase? So again, what this is, we are we have created this system for us to eventually launch on the exchange. The main benefit will begin once we are on the exchange. So you will see the growth in the portfolio with the every phase increasing. So again, this is something that will allow you to see what your initial purchases of the package value was to now. So if you joined that $50, if there has been a growth, at least you are able to see what the growth has been. And then once it's in the exchange, that's when you are able to cash in on all the tokens again. Because it's a long-term vision and a long-term project, that's why we have the dual growth engine. We have two sides. We would want all the token holders to remain within the Vior ecosystem and also just benefit from the smart yield vault and just remain with us for the long term to come. Because again, once we have scaled it through the phase two and the phase three of going global, that is when the big numbers will start coming in. So that's what we're striving for, and that's what we have the vision for, and we have set everything in place for. So I hope that makes sense for you, Mr. Dalvix, brother. And again, if you have any more questions, please do send them in. I can see everyone that is sending in their Solana wallets, so please do so. On the Solana, we have the Phantom app. If you go on your App Store, whether you have Android or Apple, go on the App Store, type in Phantom Wallet. It should be like a icon with like a ghost sort of looking purple color. Click on that one, download it, and then you should be able to create an account, and then you'll be able to get your Solana wallet from there. And then we'll be distributing the airdrops into the wallets as well. We do this mass distribution now. So I know a lot of people that mention that they don't receive their viewers. One thing, everyone's viewer will be received in their accounts because of this system that we are using right now. It doesn't say that it's been sent to you on your notifications, but if you look at your numbers on the actual tokens that you have, it does it in a silent way. So it automatically just updates into your account. So I know some people they say, I haven't received, I haven't received. So if you feel that way, please do get in contact with me through WhatsApp and I'll get that sorted for you. Again, we had to drop the number from 50 to 25 as the airdrop, as we are progressing fast in this business. And again, we don't want to on a later date make the people that are accumulating this to, we want everyone to participate and we want everyone to enjoy the airdrops. Again, the amount that we was given initially was a very, very large amount, so we had to reduce it. But again, this will be something that is like a freebie for those of you guys that have want to experience what it's like holding Vior. This is something that will allow you to initially be part of. Again, the main holdings will be held in viorclub.com. That's where majority of your tokens will be, and it will be vaulted for you to start earning from the revenue sharing program on the Smart Yield Vault. So that one there is there for the long term. Again, you can expect between 10 months to within roughly about 10 months for you to start receive the full amount. So that's something that you need to hold on for, and also keep up to date with everything that we are doing with Vior. Um, and Kunda has mentioned, when will e-wallet channel be added as a payment and withdrawal service? Again, as the chief operating officer, all this I'm going to take into, I'm going to take it down, I'm going to note it down, and I'll see if everything can be sorted for you. So we will update you on the next call. And if anyone has any more questions, and if you haven't already, please do send in your Solana wallets. I do appreciate everyone that has jumped on this call today. Again, we have a remainder of 67 participants, 67 people that see the vision of Vior. We've been on this call for nearly an hour now, and it's been a very, very good presentation from our side and a very, very good engagement from everyone. And I hope everyone does have a wonderful week ahead of them and continuously works on themselves, striving for the better version of themselves. And as well as what we are doing with we want you guys to be part of it. We want this community to be something that keeps everyone accountable, and also it's like a motivation for everyone as well. Again, next week New announcements will be mentioned. Super Sunday Call. Please do have this booked into your calendars for every Sunday. You will see myself and Mr. Ash on these calls. Any questions you guys do have, you can also reach out on the WhatsApp, and everything else that we will also update you with will be on the WhatsApp group chats. So I really appreciate your time, everyone. Thank you for joining us in the Vior overview, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. And all the leaders, keep working hard. To all the new members, welcome to the venture. We are going to the top. We're taking these businesses globally. We're going to meet you guys all over the globe. Bali retreat, that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to. I've myself not actually been to Bali, so that's another reason for me to even look forward to going there as well. And it will be amazing to see you all there as well. And that way, again, what we are doing, we're going to have a luxurious retreat there. So it's a way to celebrate everyone's work, hard work that they've done within Vior, and also at the same time prepare for the future of Vior as we are going to take it on a global level. I've noted everyone's wallets now. And if I've missed you guys, please do send it on the WhatsApp group. You can send it to me individually. I think majority of you guys do have my communication. You can find me on the admin section of the group chat. And that's all from you guys. I really appreciate you guys' time. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And until next Sunday, I will see you guys there. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and a very, very good and blessed week ahead of you. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.